welcome to Something Creative with Kleina. We all have some boxes lying around the corner because either we like the pattern or shape and we don't feel like throwing it away, right? Even I have some sweet boxes and I use them to store my daughter's toys. Today we are going to use the lid of the boxes and give it a makeover and use it as a home decor. Before we get into the video, I want you to close your eyes and remember the fun time that we had in our childhood while coloring. That's because we never did it the traditional way. We either did a leaf painting, thumb painting, straw painting, and so on. Today we are going to use some of those techniques and brighten up our space and make the child in us happy. As it is rightly said, just because our children are growing doesn't mean that you need to grow old. Always keep the child in you alive. So let's get into the video. This is the chocolate box that I'm going to use, and we are only going to use the lid of the chocolate box for this project. Here I have an A4 size paper, so let's make an outline for our drawing. Similarly, I'll create an outline for all my papers. I'm going to use one medium-sized potato here. Let's cut it into half and we'll create a stamp out of it. Making a potato stamp is very easy, though it looks difficult. You just have to concentrate on the shape that you're going to create. So here I'm going to create a pineapple shaped stamp. I'm going to create horizontal cuts first, and once I'm done I will do a vertical cut. Be careful not to spoil the shape, otherwise you'll have to redo it all over again. My stamp looks almost ready. Here I am going to use lemon yellow acrylic color. So let's start the painting. Remember to apply paint on the potato after every stamping activity. You can see that in the center there are few blocks that do not have color in it. If you want, you can go back and give it a touch up, but I'll leave the way it is. Make sure to space them evenly. Now comes the last pineapple, and we are done with the yellow part of the pineapple. Let's bring in some greenery. I'm using sap green acrylic paint for this. Feel free to add more greens, and you can stop when your pineapple looks ready to be plucked. I'm going to use lemon yellow color first. Before we start, don't forget to switch off the fan, otherwise your colors will dry out. And I'm using a paintbrush to draw the outline. I'm dropping big yellow dots. After we have completed the outline, we will use the second color, that is orange acrylic color. The third color that I am using is ultramarine blue acrylic color. And finally I am adding crimson red color and filling in the gaps. We are done with the dots. This is how it looks. To use loofah to merge the colors. We will be doing one part of the wing at a time. And trust me, every time you do it, it will be a new and a different pattern. It's time to add some final details and our butterfly is ready to take off. For the third painting, let's start by drawing the stem of a tree. We are going to do bud painting. For this, we will secure 4 to 5 buds with a rubber band. The first color used is crimson red acrylic color. We have created pink by mixing red and white and dabbing it on top. Finally, we are using white to create a perfect Japanese cherry blossom tree. Now for the stem and branch, we are using burnt sienna brown. As the cherry blossom is in its full swing, let's bring some love in the air. I'm using black for the couple. Doesn't it look picture perfect? For this painting, I'm using ultramarine blue. I'm going to paint my daughter's hands as my paint surface is small. If you have a bigger surface, you can paint your own hands. After the palm painting is done, let's get down to finger painting with lemon yellow and then sap green, and finally we'll add a hint of crimson red. Give it a beak, crown and feet and some final touch-ups. Let's bring in our rainbow and our peacock is ready to dance. All the 4 paintings have dried completely. Let's cut them. Now it's time to stick. Three lids are ready to go as they have beautiful borders. For this lid, I will paint it with ultramarine blue. You can use any of the color of the butterfly. It's time for the final reveal. This is how my wall looks before the makeover. Now let's remove all the items. Now let's hang all the photos one by one. If you like the video, please hit the like and share button, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. I have rearranged these photos in 4 different ways. Please let me know which is your favorite in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you all next time in an interesting video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.